Hello my dear friends and my dear students. We are in the chapter complex number. Today we are here to start the second exercise, that is exercise 2.2. In my last video I uploaded or we discussed exercise 2.1 that the concept was what is complex number or what is imaginary number. Imaginary number is given by iota. For example, square root of minus 1 is equal to I. Now here if we square both the sides, what we obtain? We observe that this square root was removed and we get I square is equal to minus 1. Is it okay? Now if we make it cube, I cube, this I cube, what we observe? This I cube equal to I square into I. Now what is the value of this I square? I square is minus 1. Minus 1 into I is minus I. So I cube equal to I. Similarly, I to the power 4 can also be written as I square whole square. Okay. So I square is minus 1. Minus 1 whole square is 1. So I to the power 4 is equal to how much? Plus 1. Okay. Now in this second exercise, the concept what we will have is that if two complex numbers are equal, that means if a plus ib is equal to c plus id, then the real part is equal to real part and imaginary part is equal to imaginary part. I mean to say that here a will be equal to c and b will be equal to d. Okay, now let us move to board. Thank you. Hello students, we are in exercise 2.2 of the chapter complex number. Okay, today our first topic is what is conjugate and what is reciprocal. That's why we have taken the first question. So here at first let us take a complex number. Suppose complex number is generally given by z is equal to a plus ib. Z is, this complex number is represented by a plus ib. Conjugate, what is conjugate? Conjugate is represented by z bar. In conjugate what we write? Only this real part remains same, and in conjugate this sign changes. Plus becomes minus ib. If another, this is the first case. If in another case, if one complex number is given by a minus ib, so its conjugate is given by minus I will be plus ib. In this way, just the sign changes of the imaginary part. And in we have to find the reciprocal or the multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse is nothing but if the complex number is z, we have to just find 1 by z. That's all. Okay, so let us start the first question. Okay dear students, we have taken the first question. The complex number is minus I. Z is given by minus I. What we have to find at first? The conjugate. Conjugate is given by this, so the sign will change. It is plus I. Okay, this is done. Then reciprocal. Reciprocal we shall find like this. 1 by what is the complex number? Minus I. Okay, so we will simplify it further. This, it is minus I. This can be multiplied by I. Now question is why we have multiplied by I? Because if we multiply, here you see, first let us discuss about this 1 into I minus I into I square. Yes, we can apply here. I square is minus 1. So this I minus of minus 1, it is I by, this is plus 1. Simply we can do. Okay, in this way we have found the conjugate is I, the reciprocal or the multiplicative inverse is also I. I hope you understood this. Now let us move to the second one. Second question, the complex number is I. So what is the conjugate of it? Conjugate means the sign will be changed. This is plus I, it will be minus I. Okay, then again we have to find the multiplicative inverse, that is the reciprocal. Reciprocal of this 1 by I. So the same procedure again we will do. 1 by I into I into I. In the numerator also you have to multiply. 1 into I, this is I square. Okay, I square is minus 1. So it is minus I. So this is also done. Now let us move to number 3. The complex number is 2 plus I. So at first what we have to find? We have to find the conjugate. We know that in conjugate the sign of the imaginary number changes. It is 2 plus I, so it will be 2 minus I. Then we will find the reciprocal 2 plus I. So what we will do? Here we shall multiply with its conjugate. Now question is, why do we multiply with conjugate? So that in the denominator we get a real part. You can see 1 into this, same thing. This is of the form a plus b into a minus b, which is a square minus b square. Is it okay, students? This is 2 minus I. 2 square is 4 minus I square is how much? Minus 1. That minus 1 and this minus is plus 1. So this is 2 minus I divided by 5. So this is 2 by 5 minus I by 5, or we can keep the answer like this also. Is it okay? Now let us do number D and E. Let us wrap this at first. Now we took number 4. Z is, the complex number is 1 divided by 3 plus I. At first what we do? Let us simplify it. Then only we can find its conjugate and its reciprocal. So you know how to simplify. We shall multiply by its conjugate, just like in the last sum we did. Okay, so it is 3 minus I. So this is of the form a plus b into a minus b. So this is a square minus b square. So this is 3 minus I. This is 9 minus I square is minus 1. So that minus 1 and this minus will be plus 1. So this is 3 minus I. This is 10. Okay, so we can write like this also, 3 by 10 minus I by 10. At first what we have to find? Conjugate. Therefore conjugate of Z, that is conjugate is denoted by Z bar. We give the opposite sign here, that is if it is minus it will be plus, in this way. Then what is left? Reciprocal. So what is 1 by Z? If we find the reciprocal of it, it will be obviously 3 plus I. Okay students? Okay, now what is left? Number 5. Number 5 is very simple sum for us. Z is a plus ib. So what we have to find? The conjugate. Conjugate means here what we'll do? We'll change the sign. It is a, so it will be a minus ib. Then what is left? It's reciprocal. Okay, that is very easy for us, isn't it? What we will do? We shall multiply in the denominator by its conjugate, a minus ib. So what it is? You see, 1 into this, same thing, a minus ib. Then this is again of the form a plus b into a minus b. So a square minus b square, right? So this is a minus ib. This is a square minus I square b square, correct? Then a minus ib. This is a square. Now I square is minus 1 and this minus plus, it is b square. So let us separate them. Minus I into this, b divided by a square plus b square. We have written in this way. Okay, so we have found the conjugate, we have found, and we have found the reciprocal. Okay, I hope all of you understood this. Now dear students, we have taken number 2 question. Question is expressed in a plus ib form. Here first question to us say, here z is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus I whole cube. We have to express in a plus ib form, but this is not in the simplified form. So at first আমি কি করিম, উইল সিম্পলিফাই দিস। আমি তো জানো a প্লাস বি হোল কিউবৰ ফৰ্মুলা, তেনেকৈ আমি কনভাৰ্ট কৰোঁ। a কিউব প্লাছ 3 a স্কুৱেৰ বি প্লাছ 3 a বি স্কুৱেৰ প্লাছ বি কিউব, এইটো জানা তোমালোকে। 1 কিউব 1 3 1 স্কুৱেৰ 1 হ'ব, চ' আই হ'ব প্লাছ 3 ইনটু 1 I square কিমান -1 আৰু I কিউব কিমান আসলে -I. ওকে, সো এটো এনেকৈ হ'ব 1 plus 3I. okay, then this is plus minus minus, this is 3 minus I 1. তো এটো কিমান হৈ গ'ল 1 minus 3 minus 2 আৰু এটো plus 2i হৈ গল is it okay এতিয়া কি কৰিম এতিয়া আমাৰ এটো a plus ib ত লব কৈছে তো আমি জেনাৰেলি কি কৰো will multiply the denominator with its conjugate here conjugate কিমান হ'ব minus 2 minus 2i উপৰতো সেম হ'ব minus 2 minus 2i okay remaining part ইয়াত কৰিম I think it is visible so 1 into this it is minus 2 minus 2i so this is of the form a plus b into a minus b so a square minus b square minus b square whole square okay কিছুমান ইয়াত 2 common লব পাৰা same thing minus 2 minus 2i okay minus 2 square কিমান হৈ যাব 4 হৈ যাব minus 4i square so minus 2 minus 2i this is 4 I square is minus 1 so plus 4 so minus 2 minus 2i this is 8 so আমি ইয়াত এনেকৈ লিখিব পাৰো minus 2 by 8 minus 2i by 8 so now dear student you can see that here we have to express this in this form a plus ib I repeat it in the form of a plus ib so to simplify কৰিম a plus ib this is minus 1 by 4 if we simplify plus লিখিব কৈছে ইয়াত plus আছে তাৰ পিছত i লিখিব কৈছে okay তাৰ পিছত এটা minus হ'ব because there is minus 2 আৰু 8 cancel কৰিলে 1 by 4 হ'ব okay this is in this form of a plus ib okay now আমি second question to okay ইয়াত তোমালোকে চাব পাৰিছা যে আমি second question to ললো এতিয়া we shall simplify it because this is not in the simplified form আমি আগতে এটা বস্তু কইলো এটো এনেকৈ লিখিব পাৰো যে minus 1 plus I this is 1 plus I okay তো কেলে লিখিছো কব পাৰিবানে আমাৰ simplified ৰ কাৰণে যাতে কোনোবা কনফিউজ নহয় plus I এটো minus I হ'ব so here also will do 1 minus I okay so উপৰত এটো যদি আমি মাল্টিপ্লাই কৰো okay they are in the opposite sign isn't it তো এটা মাইনাস যদি কমন লৈ লও 1 minus I এটো 1 minus I হবো 1 minus I this is of the form a square minus b square তো এটো কি হৈ যাব দেখা whole square হৈ যাব because they are of same complex number এটো 1 square is 1 I square is minus 1 so a minus আৰু minus plus 1 হৈ যাব এটো আমি অলপ simplify কৰিলো দে a square minus twice ab plus b square okay 1 plus 1 is 2 so eto minus 1 minus 2i this is minus 1 divided by 2 remaining part let us do here yat dekha we can cancel 1 1 to kiman thakile minus of minus 2i divided by 2 minus minus plus 2i 2 to cancel I so this I can be represented as because we have to convert in a plus ib yat to real part kiman 0 ase I into 1 is it okay now my beloved students we have taken number 3 here so it took upor to square ase tolo to square ase duta ami expand korim a minus b whole square a square minus twice ab plus b square yat ki korum ako expand korim a square plus twice ab plus b square so this is 1 minus 2i minus 1 1 plus 2i minus 1 so you can see that I 1 1 get cancel 1 1 it get cancel so to minus 2i to 2i so 2 2 cancel so kiman hoy jabo minus 1 thakile ঠিক আছে তো ইয়াত দেখা only real part আছে imaginary part নাই তো 1 plus imaginary part kiman 0 is it okay tar pasot ami yat number 4 to korilo eto ami already a plus ib form convert korilo yat ase 1 plus I whole square minus 2 plus I whole square eto simplify korilo keneকা hobo dekha a square plus twice ab plus b square minus eto ki hobo a square plus twice ab plus b square okay this is very simple sum 1 square is 1 this is 2i minus 1 hobo ঠিক আছে আৰু 2 square 4 eto 4i minus 1 to simplify korle 1 1 will get cancel this is 2i tar bisot 4 minus 1 3 hobo aru to 4i okay dekha etia 2i etu ami minus sign to ase yat, so remove the bracket, minus 4i. So at first we will write the real part. Here real part is kontu ase minus 3 and 2i minus 4i minus 2i. So this can be represented as minus 3 plus I into minus 2. Understood? Now we have taken number 5. After this, 2 more questions are left. Here we have not written because there is lack of space there. So let us multiply a to the gote to multiply 3 the to 3 into 12 36 minus 15i plus 4 into 12 48i tar pisot minus 4 5 ja 20 I square. So etu 36 hobo, etu 48 aru 15 etu jodi ami simplify koru add koru kiman hobo 33i plus 20 hobo. So etu kiman hoy gol 56 plus 33i. Obviously আমি এনেকা লিখিব পাৰো etu 56 plus I into 33. This is in the form of a plus ib. Is it okay? Okay dear students, we have taken number 6. We have to convert it into a plus ib form. So what we will do, as usual, we will simplify this. Let us simplify. 5 minus 3i ase, here 6 plus I ase. Ki korim ami janai tomaloke, we shall multiply with its conjugate in the denominator. So here also the same thing, multiply kuru numerator 5 6 ja 30 minus 5i hobo minus 18i tar pisot plus 3i square. Okay, etu kemon naka format ase enoka hobo tete hole a square minus b square. So etu 30 minus 23i minus 3 etu kemon hogo 36 plus 1. 30 minus 3 27 minus 23i divided by 37. So etu simplify koru kele amar enoka format lobo lage a plus ib. First a likhu tar pisot plus likhibo koise, b likhim minus 23 by 37. Is it okay? Tar pisot amar aru eta sum. So here in number 7 we have got this question. We have to convert it again in a plus ib form. Here what we will do, we will simplify this part again in this part. Let us see what happens. 1 minus 4i ase, ami LCM lobo paru, that is another way to do. 1 plus 4i, okay, minus 2 1 plus I 1 minus I 1 minus I di into koilu. Okay, tar pisot ki ase yat hobo 3 minus 4i 5 plus I ase, so we shall multiply with 5 minus I. Etu hobo 5 minus I. Got it? So ami enaka simplify korilu. Etu 1 plus 4i hobo a square minus b square, two minus 2i hoy gol ako a square minus b square. Yat ki hoy gol, let us multiply 3 5 ja 15 minus 3i minus 20i plus minus minus plus hoy jabo 4i square. Ako yat a square minus b square, a square minus b square. ঠিক আছে? Okay, so yat simplify koru. This is 1 plus 4i 1 etu kiman ase minus 16i square, 2 minus 2i 1 I square minus 1 to plus 1 hoy jabo. Okay, etu dekha 15 আর etu 23i hobo, etu minus 4 25 plus 1 hoy jabo because I square is minus 1, so etu plus hoy minus ase ei karone plus 1 hoy gol. Etia this is little bit lengthy sum, 1 plus 4i 1 plus this is 16 hoy jabo. 2 ako ami commonly loi jabo par because we can cancel here. 1 minus I 2. Okay, 15 minus 4 kiman hoy gol 11 minus 23i and this is 26. 2 will get cancelled. So if we simplify it further, ami ki pai asu 1 plus 4i, this is 1 plus 16 is 17 minus 1 minus I, this is 26, 11 minus 23i. Now you can see that there is no space, so let us let us simplify it further here. Okay, remaining part to ইয়াত লিখিলো তোমালোকে চাও পাইছা সেম হয় এতিয়া LCM 17 ললো 1 plus 4i কিমান হ'ব 17 into this 1 minus I. Okay, 11 minus 23i by 26 1 plus 4i minus 17 tarpisot plus 17i divided by 17 into 11 minus 23i 26 etu kiman hogol 1 minus 17 minus 16 hobo ar etu 21i by 17 into 11 minus 23i 26 eti ami multiply koribo lagibo. Okay, so distributive property minus 16 into this tarpisot 21 into this, let us multiply. So first ami 16 into 11 kiman hoy dear children, you can see that we have shown all the multiplication here. Minus 16 into 11 minus 176 hoy gol tar pisot minus 16 into minus 23 kiman asle plus hoy jabo etu because duta minus ase 368i tar pasot ei duta koile 21 into 11 kot koilu yat 231i tar pasot ei duta minus 21 23 etu 483 I square hobo I into I square to pasot go to plus 83 hoy jabo ei duta yat koilu 442. Okay, tar pasot etu at present enokai tho 176 ei duta add korle 8 9 okay 9 599i okay plus 483 hoy jabo I square is minus 1, that's why 442 or all of step baki ase to ami yate korilo. Okay, dear student, here already I have done the rough work. This minus 176 plus 483 is 307, so this is plus 307 okay plus 599i aru tolot ase 442. This was too long, isn't it? But 307 442 because we are asked to convert into a plus ib, so I at likhu 599 divided by 442. All right, now in question number 3 it is if z1 equal to 1 plus I and z2 equal to 1 minus I, then find z1 by z2 and z1 bar divided by z2 bar. Z bar means conjugate, isn't it? So let us find this number, let us solve number A. At first what we have to find? We have to find z1 by z2. Okay, what is z1? 1 plus I. What is z2? 1 minus I. How will simplify? Here you know the procedure because we have solved so many questions. 1 minus I. In the denominator we shall multiply by its conjugate. 1 plus I. It is also 1 plus I. So etu kiman hoy jabo upor whole square ase just like x into x square, so etu into x square etu kenoka hobo a square minus b square. Okay, let us simplify. A plus b whole square form ase, so a square plus twice ab plus b square 1 minus I square kiman hobo minus 1, to ekebare ami plus 1 di diu, so this is 1 plus 2I minus 1 divided by 2. Okay, because I square is minus 1, 1 cancel, twice I whole divided by 2. This is I. We have to simplify this. We have found it. After that what is left? Aru eta ase z1 bar divided by z2 bar. আমি কি ডিসকাস করিছিলো বার যেতিয়া থাকে তার মানে কনজুগেট লব লাগে. z1 is 1 plus I, তো এটু কনজুগেট কিমান হবো 1 minus I. z2 আছে 1 minus I, তার কনজুগেট 1 plus I. ঠিক আছে, তো আমি ইয়াক আকো সিম্পলিফাই করু 1 minus I হবো 1 plus I হবো এটু দি ইনটু কনজুগেট দি ইনটু করিম নয়, ইয়ার কনজুগেট কিমান হবো 1 minus I উপরে তো 1 minus I এটু এতিয়া হোল স্কয়ার করে দিম নয় জানো 1 minus I হোল স্কয়ার again এটু in the form of a square minus b square. We shall expand it. Expand করলে কিমান হবো a square minus twice ab plus b square 1 minus I square minus 1, so plus 1, 1 square 1 minus 2i, I square kiman minus 1, 2, 1 1 cancel, kiman ulale 2 minus 2i divided by 2, so 2 2 get cancel, its answer is minus I. So we have solved number A. Now we will do number B here. Okay, তার পাছত আমি number B2 করু। number B Z1 ইমান আছে, Z2 ইমান, we have to find Z1 into Z2, Z1 into Z2. okay, Z1 আছে 7 plus 3i, Z2 আছে 3i minus 7, আমি অলপ সিমিলাৰিটি পাইছো। এটো এনেকা a minus b আছে, তো এটোকে a plus b এনেকা কনভার্ট করু, তেতিয়ালে ফার্স্টত এটো এনেকা লিখি লও। ওকে, আমি এটো সিম্পলিফাই কৰাৰ কাৰণে এনেকা লিখিছো, a plus b into a minus b এনেকা ফর্মত আছে, তো a square minus b square, উল্টাটাও কৰিব পাৰা তোমালোকে ইয়াত একো নাই। সো 3 square 9, 9i square minus 49, এটো 9i square minus 9 হ'ব minus 49 minus 58. okay, this is done. তার পিছত আছে নেক্সট টার্মটো z1 bar আৰু z2 bar, মানে তার কনজুগেট। ইয়ার কনজুগেট কিমান হ'ব 7 minus 3i, ইয়ার কনজুগেট ওকে minus 7 আগত লিখিছো, প্লাস 3i আছে, কনজুগেট হলে minus 3i, আমি ইয়াত এটা মাইনাসটো আগতে কমন লৈ লৈছো, 7 minus 3i, এটো কেনেকা আছে 7 plus 3i, কেনেকা ফর্মত হৈ গল দেখিছা তোমালোকে, ভেরি ইজি, a minus b into a plus b, a square minus b square, 49 minus 9i square minus 49, এটো কিমান হৈ যাব প্লাস 9 হ'ব, I square is minus 1, so এটো minus 58 ওলালে। ঠিক আছে, তার পিছত আমি ইয়াত নাম্বার a2 কৰিম, এটো বাকি আছে। now let us write z1 by z2, z1 হল 7 plus 3i, 7 plus 3i, আৰু z2 হৈ গল 3i minus 7, মানে এনেকা লিখিব পাৰো minus 7 plus 3i লিখিব পাৰো। ওকে, তো আমি জানো কেনেকা সিম্পলিফাই কৰিব লাগে, minus 7 plus 3i, কেনেকা লিখিম আমি কোৱাচোন, minus 7 minus 3i, exactly, so here also minus 7 minus 3i. okay, ওপৰত দেখা এটো মাইনাসটো কমন লব পাৰো, ইয়াতো কৰিছিলো সেম বস্তুটোই আছে। ঠিক আছে, যদি কন্টিনিউয়াস কোশ্চেন আহে তো আমি ইয়াৰ পৰা ডাইৰেক্ট লিখিব পাৰিম, কিন্তু কন্টিনিউয়াস যদি নাহে ডাইৰেক্ট এটো দিয়ে, তেতিয়াহলে আমি এই কাৰণৰ প্ৰসেসটো কৰিছো, 7 plus 3i, এই মাইনাসটো ইয়াত কমন ললো, 7 plus 3i, আমি কো মাইনাস কমন, একচুয়ালি আমি -1 কমন লম, নহয় জানো। দিস ইজ অফ দ্য ফর্ম a plus b, a minus b, a square minus b square minus এটো হোল স্কয়ার হিসাবে লিখো, এটো কিমান হৈ যাব 49 হ'ব minus 9i square হ'ব। ঠিক আছে, এটি এক্সপান্ড কৰো, a plus b হোল স্কয়ার, a square তার পাছত প্লাস টুয়াইস ab প্লাস b স্কয়ার 49 হৈ গল, তার পিছত মাইনাস এটো প্লাস 9 হৈ যাব দেই, মাইনাস এটো 49, এটো কিমান হলালে 42i, 3i স্কয়ার কিমান হ'ব 9i স্কয়ার, মানে minus 9, 58 minus 49 minus 9 40 plus 42i divided by 58. okay, তার পিছত অলপ ইয়াত আমি কইলো বেশি স্পেস না লাগে, এটা যদি সেপারেট করু minus 40 by 58, তার পিছত minus 42 by I by 58, সেপারেট না করলে হয় যা সিম্পলিফাই করনে minus 20 by ইয়ার আধা কিমান হবো 29 minus 21 by I by 29. In this way we have done this part. So this is done, this is done, this is done. আর এই দুটা করিব আছে। Okay, আমি করিম ইয়াত z1 bar by z2 bar কনজুগেটর ডিভিশন লইছে 7 minus 3i, ইয়ার কিমান হবো minus 7 minus 3i, minus 7 তার কনজুগেট, এটু কনজুগেট তো প্লাস 3i আছে তো minus 3i হয়ে যাব, এটু এতিয়া কেনেকৈ কৰিম সব সাম সিমিলার হয় -7 কি দিম ইয়াত +3i ইয়াত কি কৰিম -7 +3i ওকে তো বস্তুটো ইয়াত আমি উপর যদি -2 ইয়াৰ পৰা মাইনাস কমন লৈ লওঁ 7 - 3i 7 - 3i a square minus b square whole square kori dia okay this is 49 and this is -9i square so let us expand it this is 7 square minus 2 into 7 into 3i plus 3i whole square this is 49 minus 9i square is -1 so plus 9 हो जाबो minus this is 49 minus 42i यात plus 9i square तो -9 होबो 58 सेम वस्तु लै আছে দেখিছানে তো মাইনাস এটু 40 minus 42i divided by 58 অলপ সিম্পলিফাই কৰো সিম্পলিফাই কৰিলে কিমান হ'ব এটু -40 minus minus plus 42i দেখিব পাৰিছা minus minus plus 42i divided by 58 ইয়াত তো 2 কমন লৈ যাব পাৰো আমি তো সেপাৰেট কৰিলেও হৈ যাব plus I into 42 divided by 58 তো এটো কিমান হৈ গল -20 by 29 আৰু I 21 by 29 ওকে তাৰ পাছত আৰু এটা এটো কৰিম আমি এতিয়া লাস্ট পাৰ্টত আহিলো z1 into z2 bar z1 তো আছে ইয়া 7 plus 3i আৰু z2 bar তামনে তার কনজুগেট কিমান হ'ব -7 minus 3i তো একদম ইজি দেখিছা -2 কমন লৈ লৈছো এটো টার্মৰ পৰা 7 plus 3i মাইনাস কমন লৈছো সব সাইন কেটা ইন্টারচেঞ্জ হৈ যাব সো মাইনাস আছে প্লাস হৈ এবিলাক তো জানাই তোমালোকে তো এটো একই বস্তু হোল স্কয়ার হৈ যাব ওকে সো এটো এতিয়া এক্সপান্ড কৰো a square plus twice ab plus b square okay minus 7 square কিমান 49 আৰু এটো কিমান হ'ব 42i plus 9i square minus 49 plus 42i এটো i square -1 আৰু plus 9 কিমান হ'ব -9 minus এটো কিমান 40 আৰু এটো 42i okay এনেকা আমি লিখিব পাৰো -40 minus 42i এটো ৰাখিলেও হ'ব आंसर okay now my dear beloved student in number 4 z1 is this z2 is this then we are asked to verify the following let us take one by one ঠিক আছে আমি ফার্স্টত লেফট হ্যান্ড সাইড টু লইছো okay we have to verify this z1 plus z2 their conjugate okay so what is z1 plus z2 আমি এটু লাও 2 plus 3i plus এটু 1 minus 2i তার conjugate okay so কিমান হ'ব 2 plus 1 হৈ গল 3i minus 2i কিমান হৈ গল plus i তার conjugate কিমান হ'ব 3 minus i isn't it তার পিছত আমি রাইট হ্যান্ড সাইড টু লও z1 okay first এটু লিখি লও z1 bar plus z2 bar what is z1 bar z1 bar is তার conjugate 2 minus 3i হবে আর z2 তার conjugate কিমান হবে 1 এটু minus 2i আছে plus 2i হয়ে যাব তেতিয়া হলে কি হল 2 plus 1 3 এটু সিম্পলিফাই করলে minus i therefore left hand side is equal to right hand side we can say that these are verified okay now let us move to number 2 okay at first let us find z1 minus z2 তোমালোক অলপ দিগদার পাবা because of this negative sign z1 is 2 plus 3i minus z2 is 1 minus 2i so this is if we simplify 2 plus 3i minus 1 plus 2i so if we simplify what we have obtained 2 minus 1 is 1 2 3i plus 2i is 5i okay now let us take the left hand side left hand side. What is the left hand side? Z1 minus Z2 tar conjugate. So what is the conjugate? Z1 minus Z2 is this. So what is the conjugate of this? 1 minus 5i. Then let us take the right hand side. What is right hand side? Z1 bar minus Z2 bar. Z1 ase kiman 2 plus 3i tar conjugate 2 minus 3i minus Z2 is this tar conjugate labo koise 1 will take 1 plus 2i. So let us remove the bracket to simplify. 2 minus 3i minus 1 minus plus minus 2i. Okay, further if we simplify, 2 minus 1 is 1, minus 3i minus 2i is minus 5i. So here also you can see that left hand side and right hand side they are equal. Left hand side is equal to right hand side, they are equal. Thus we have verified. Now let us move to number 3. To prove number 3, at first let us multiply Z1 and Z2. What is Z1 into Z2? Then we will take its conjugate. Z1 is 2 plus 3i and Z2 is 1 minus 2i. Let us multiply. 2 into this, 2 minus 4i. Again with 3i we shall multiply this. So 3i into 1 is 3i plus minus minus 3 to just 6i square. So this is 2. এই দুটো যদি আমি সিম্পলিফাই করো কিমান হবো মাইনাস আই হবো এটু মাইনাস 6i স্কয়ার আছে তো প্লাস 6 হয়ে যাব 2 প্লাস 6 কিমান হবো 8 মাইনাস i. ওকে সো লেফট হ্যান্ড সাইড ইজ Z1 আৰু Z2 their conjugate of the product. তো product তো ইমান আছে তো এটার conjugate কিমান হয়ে যাব obviously 8 plus i হবো. ওকে তারপর আমি রাইট হ্যান্ড সাইড টু করব. রাইট হ্যান্ড সাইড, হোয়াট ইজ রাইট হ্যান্ড সাইড? Z1 bar into Z2 bar. Z1 bar conjugate লম, conjugate লৈছো প্লাস আসলে মাইনাস দিলো. ইয়াতো সেম করিম 1 আছে minus 2i আছে so আমি plus 2i লিখিম দেই. Okay, so let us multiply 2 into this 2 plus 2 to the 4i minus 3i minus 3 to the 6i square হল. Correct? তারপর ইয়াত দেখা 2 এই দুটা সিম্পলিফাই করলে প্লাস i হবো এটো minus 6i square মানে minus 1 তো plus 6 হবো তো কিমান হয়ে গেল 8 plus i. So dekha these two are equal, so thus we have verified. Therefore left hand side is equal to right hand side. In bracket we can write verified. Okay, number 3 is done. Now what is left? Number 4 is left. Let us try to finish it here. Number 4. Okay, so at first let us find what is Z1 by Z2. Value keta put karo Z1 2 plus 3i, Z2 1 minus 2i. Let us simplify it. How will simplify? You know this 2 plus 3i in the denominator it is 1 minus 2i. So by what we shall multiply? 1 plus 2i. 1 plus 2i. Iman khini bujisa. So let us multiply in the numerator at first. Okay. So 2 into 1 2 2 to the 4i plus 3i into this 3i plus 3 to the 6i square. This is of the form a minus b into a square minus b. So a square minus b square ho jabo, a square minus b square ho gol 2 4i plus 3i kiman hobo 7i. Eto kiman hobo 6i square kiman minus 6, right? 1 minus 4i square. So 2 minus 6 minus 4 plus 7i 1 4i square. I square is minus 1. So eto kiman hobo plus 4 minus 4 plus 7i divided by 5. So this equal, if we separate, minus 4 by 5 plus I into 7 by 5. In this way we can express it. Now let us prove it. How? As there is no space, so let us do the remaining part here. Here the left hand side is the conjugate of Z1 by Z2. So we have found it, Z1 by Z2. So what is the conjugate of it? Conjugate is very easy to find. Just we'll change the sign of this imaginary part. So it will be minus I of this 7 by 5, right? তার পাশত আমি এটু করু Z1 right hand side, obviously right hand side কিমান হ'ব z1 bar by z2 bar. Okay, what is z1 bar? 2 minus 3i 1 plus 2i. We have taken the conjugate of this. Simplify karo 2 minus 3i 1 plus 2i কিমান হ'ব 1 minus 2i. So here also 1 minus 2i. আমি simplify কৰি থাকো. Okay, 2 into this 2 minus 4i minus 3i into 1 কিমান হ'ব 3i. Okay, তাৰ পিছত minus plus 3 to just 6 i square আৰু এটো কেনেকৈ ফৰ্মত আছে a square minus b square. So 2 minus this is 7i. এটো 6i square আছে. So plus 6i square minus 1 into plus 6 minus 6 1 minus এটো 4i square তাৰ পিছত তোমালোক ইয়াত দেখা এটো কিমান 2 minus 6 minus 4 plus ইয়াত minus 7i 1 plus 4 হৈ যাব because I square is minus 1 into minus 4 plus 4 হৈ গল minus 4 minus 7i divided by 5. So if we simplify it further minus 4 by 5 তাৰ পিছত কি লিখিম ইয়াৰ নিচনে লিখো minus I হৈ গল আৰু 7 by 5. Thus we can write therefore here left hand side is equal, as there is no space, that's why we are writing left hand side is equal to right hand side. You can say they match minus 4 by 5 minus 4 by 5 minus I 7 by 5 7 by 5. In this way we have proved all these 5 subparts. Okay, thank you students. Now let us take question number 5. Let us read the question. If z1 equal to 2 plus I and z2 is 1 minus 3i, then find z1 into z2 bar and z1 bar into z2. And second part is that verify that these are conjugate of each other. When we will do this, we can understand whether they are conjugate or not. So at first what we will do, what is z1? Here let us write z1 is 2 plus I. Then next time we need what is z1 bar, 2 minus I. Then we need what is z2. Z2 is 1 minus 3i. So what is z2 bar? 1 plus 3i. It is not necessary that we will write all this. Directly also we can do. So at first find z1 into z2 bar. What is z1? 2 plus I. What is z2 bar? 1 plus 3i. Okay, just we shall multiply 2 into this 2 plus 6i plus I into 1 I plus 3i square 2 plus this is 7i because 6i plus I is 7i and this is minus 3 because I square is minus 1. So it given 2 minus 3 minus 1 plus 7i. Okay, after that z1 bar into z2. So what is this? Z1 bar is how much? We have already written 2 minus I. Z2 1 minus 3i. So let us multiply with 2 with this distributive property, you know it. 2 into 1 2 minus 6i minus I plus 3i square 2 to কিমান হ'ব minus 7i আৰু এটো কিমান হ'ব minus 3 হ'ব. So 2 minus 3 minus 1 minus 7i. Now you see, look at this one and look at this one. What do you think? They are obviously conjugate of each other. Okay, so just let us write. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Okay, so thus okay, let us write this remaining part. From z1 z2 bar and z1 bar z2 are conjugate of each other. Okay, after this number B is left. Let us do it. Now dear student, here this question 5B is almost similar to, not almost, similar to number A, because in that question only what is the difference between this question and that question? Their example was given, but here example is not given. So we have to assume what is Z1 and Z2, otherwise we cannot prove it. So let Z1 be A plus IB and what is Z2? Let us take another complex number, suppose C plus ID, anything you can assume in this pattern, A plus IB, sorry, this is B, by mistake I took B. Okay, now at first let us take Z1 and Z2 bar. What is Z1? A plus IB. What is Z2 bar? Its conjugate. What is the conjugate of this? C minus ID. It is plus, so it will be minus ID. So now let us multiply. A into C, AC minus IAD plus then with IBC minus I square B into D. Correct? So this is AC minus IAD plus IBC. I square is minus 1, so that minus 1 into this minus plus BD. Let us separate them. AC plus BC. The real part let us write like this. Then this I is taken common. So this BC is written at first, then minus AD. So this is in this form, A plus IB form. Now let us find that one that is left. What is that? Z1 bar into Z2. What is Z1 bar? Its conjugate. Its conjugate will be A minus IB. Z2 C plus ID. Again let us multiply because this is a case of multiplication. A into C AC plus I A into D AD minus I B into C BC minus plus minus I into I square B into D BD. Okay, this much we have done. We are very close now. AC plus IAD minus IBC minus I square is minus 1. Minus 1 in this minus plus BD. Just what is left? We have to arrange it now. So this AC plus BD, this part obtain. We have to prove they are conjugate. Means here let us take minus common here. Minus, as it is minus I, so we have to prove it as conjugate, so minus we have to show here minus. Then this BC, as we have taken minus common here, so from here it will be minus because minus minus turns to be plus. AD, so minus minus plus IAD, so these two lines are same. Now let us just compare 1 and 2. Don't you think they are conjugate of each other? Yes. A plus IB, A minus IB. So from Z1 Z2 bar and Z1 bar Z2 are. Is it okay? My dear students, now we have taken question number 6. Let us read the question. If twice x is equal to minus 1 plus I root 3 and twice y equal to minus 1 minus I root 3, then show that there are the 3 subparts. So here the first question is, we have to prove x square equal to y. So what we take? We take from this twice x is equal to minus 1 plus I root 3. So what will be x? X will be obviously minus 1 plus I root 3 divided by these two. Here what do we have to do? We have to make x square. So let us make square on both the side. X square, here we have made square. So epinio ami eta square korim all square. Okay, let us just simplify. The left hand side will be always x square. So uporot enaka ki hobo a plus b whole square. This is a square plus twice a b plus this is b square. Tolot kiman hobo 2 square is 4. Let us simplify it further. Minus 1 square we know it is plus 1. A2 has minus 2 I root 3 plus I square are to 3. Tolot 4. 1 minus 2 I root 3. It was I square is minus 1. So it kiman hobo plus minus 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 3 divided by 4. So to kiman hol 1 minus 3 we go minus 2 I root 3 divided by 4 আৰু অলপ আছে ঠিক আছে ইয়াত আমি কি কমন লব পাৰো দেখা উপৰত পৰা আমি কি কমন লব পাৰো -2 কমন লব পাৰো -2 যদি কমন লৈ লও কি থাকিব 1 থাকিব ইয়াত এটো প্লাস হৈ যাব because minus we have taken common here তো I root 3 থাকিব I root 3 divided by তলত কি আছে 4 আছে we can cancel now 2 1 jar 2 so এটো কিমান হৈ গল আমাৰ কোশ্চেনটো কি আছিল prove that x y equal to y y কিমান আছে -1 minus I root 3 divided by 2 তো minus to just -1 দি multiply কৰিলে ওলাই গল -1 minus I root 3 divided by 2 you can see this is nothing but y twice y equal to ইয়াত আছে দেখা মই আকৌ এক্সপ্লেইন কৰিছো twice y equal to কিমান -1 minus I root 3 তেতিয়া হলে y কিমান -1 minus I root 3 divided by 2 it is same so we have proved that x square is equal to y have you understood তাৰপিছত আমি second question to কৰিম then let us start number 2 xy okay so what is xy directly we can multiply these two then from there also we can get xy so here twice x into 2y is equal to what is twice x minus 1 plus I root 3 into what is 2y কিমান আছিলে -1 minus I root 3 তাৰপিছত ইয়াত আমি যদি মাল্টিপ্লাই কৰো কি ওলাব 2 2 যা 4 4xy এটো কেনেকা ফৰ্মত আছে দেখা a plus b a minus b so এনেকা লিখো minus a square this is a square minus b square very simple thing so it is 4xy now minus 1 square is how much plus 1 minus this is I square into 3 okay 4xy my 1 minus 1 square is I square is how much -1 तो plus हो जाएगा +3 तो 4xy is equal to 4 let us remove 4 from both sides means we are dividing each side by 4 it is 1 now how we have to arrange it we have to arrange it in this form a plus ib means real part plus imaginary part real part is this and the imaginary part is I into 0 is not it this one can be written as like this real part 1 plus I into 0 which is xy means here what is a is 1 what is b is 0 where we can write like this a equal to 1 given and b is equal to 0 in this way we have proved now which one is left third one now dear students you can see in third what is the question x is the multiplicative inverse of y and vice versa means here they are the multiplicative inverse of each other so let us consider at first let us consider multiplicative inverse of x is the multiplicative inverse of y multiplicative inverse to some the multiplicative inverse is 1 by y so what is 1 by y ইয়াত দেখা 2y কিমান আসলে -1 minus I root 3 তেতে হলে y কিমান -1 minus I root 3 divided by 2 তার রেসিপ্রোকাল তেতে হলে 2 2 উপর যাবগে -1 minus I root 3 okay what we will do we will simplify it in the denominator 2 -1 minus I root 3 কি কৰিম -1 এতিয়া তার কনজুগেট লব লাগে what is the conjugate of it plus I root 3 in the numerator also we shall multiply with the same part so eto kiman hoy gol eto hoboge dekha 2 -1 plus I root 3 yat this is in the form a minus b into a plus b so this is a square minus b square 2 -1 plus I root 3 -1 square is 1 minus I square into root 3 square 3 2 -1 plus I root 3 1 I square is -1 that -1 into minus is plus 3 আর অলপ বাকি আছে -1 plus I root 3 divided by 4 this is 2 so ৰিমেইনিং পাৰ্ট ইয়াত কৰোঁ কিমান ওলালে দেখা -1 প্লাছ I√3 ডিভাইড বাই 2 এই বস্তুটো কি হয় দিছ ইজ নাথিং বাট x দেখা তোমালোকে যদি ডাউট হয় মই দেখাইছোঁ 2x is equal to -1 plus I√3 so this gives x equal to -1 plus I√3 divided by 2 same বস্তু ওলাইছে তাৰ মানে কি x so thus we have proved that multiplicative inverse of y is x multiplicative inverse of y is x now vice versa উল্টাটো কৰিব লাগে okay উল্টাটো মানে এনেকা লম যে multiplicative inverse of x এটো এনেকা কৰিম তাৰ পিছত is equal to y ওলাব let us here we are doing multiplicative inverse of x 1 by x তোমালোকে দেখিছা অলৰেডি তাত ৰাফত দেখাইছিলো মই কিমান হ'ব তেতে হলে 2 by -1 plus I√3 আকৌ দেখাইছো যদি কনফিউজন হৈ যায় 2x is equal to -1 plus I√3 so x equal to -1 plus I√3 divided by 2 তাৰ ৰেচিপ্ৰকাল ইয়াত ৰেচিপ্ৰকাল লৈছো ইয়াত ৰেচিপ্ৰকাল তাৰ মানে 2 নিউমাৰেটৰ যাব আৰু এইটো ডিনমিনেটৰত আহিব তেতিয়া ইউজুৱেল প্ৰচিডিউৰ কি we will simplify it we shall multiply the denominator by its conjugate ইয়াৰ conjugate কিমান হ'ব কোৱাচোন -1 minus I√3 same বস্তু যদি মাল্টিপ্লাই কৰিম -1 minus I√3 তো তোমালোকে জানা উপৰটো সেম থব লাগে কেলে লাষ্টত গৈ ক্যান্সেল যাব পার্টিকুলার এই সামত তো এটো a² - b² হ'ব কেলে এটো এনেকা ফৰ্মত আছে a + b আৰু a - b বুজি পাইছানে a² - I√3² ওকে তাৰ পাছত 2 -1 minus I√3 -1² 1 minus I² into 3 কিবা দিগদাৰ হলে কবা 2 -1 minus I√3 1 দেখা I² -1 into this -1 is +1 okay then 1 into 3 +3 হৈ যাবগে ঠিক আছে তো ইয়াতে কইলো 2 কিমান আছে -1 minus I√3 divided by 4 2 -1 minus I√3 divided by 2 এটো কিমান ওলালে দেখা twice y equal to this so this is nothing but y thus we have proved that multiplicative inverse of x is y thus we have solved question number 6 all right students